way tonight. There's something we want to do here at the first of the program. As many of you already know, this past week the wrestling world had a tragic accident when we lost Owen Hart. So at this time we'd like to bring out all of the KAW wrestlers and staff. We're going to ask your indulgence for a minute. We'd like to send all of our prayers and condolences to the family and friends of Owen Hart. Everyone's thinking about you, and at this time, we're going to give the traditional 10-bell salute in honor of the memory and the life of Owen Hart.
Izzy, hi. You see this body, boy, it's the body of the 90s, and if it can't take care of you, then this one sure can.
A new tag team in the ring from Florida, new to KAW, the Kliq. But coming out on the opposite side of the ring, here comes the P.o.B. P.o.B. surrounding the ring. The Kliq, obviously, since they're from Florida, they have no idea what goes on here week after week in KAW, and that Sid sends out the P.o.B. kind of like a meat tenderizer to get the guys softened up for the main course. Speaking of which, here comes the man. Kliq guys don't know what to think. When the P.o.B. are out here, I don't either. Look out, Sid's got him. It's going to be a double choke slam on the Kliq. No softening up from the P.o.B. Sid went in and took care of business himself. Boots in the midsection. Falls up with a second. A third. Wearing that guy's ribs out. P.o.B. It's kind of a lumberjack match now, lumberjack handicap match. Sid in against both members of the Kliq with the P.o.B. at ringside, keeping them in. Sid setting up for his famous powerbomb. Has the Kliq high in the air. Walks him around the ring. Look at the strength on Sid. Spins him around. Oh, no, this is his airplane spin. Man, I haven't seen Sid do that in a while. Destruction table coming into the ring. Sid's climbing the ropes. Sid must think this is Lucha Libre. P.o.B. brings a member of the Kliq over. Powerbomb through the table from the middle rope. Sid destroys another human as the P.o.B. cheer. I see another P.o.B. member setting up a second table. of the P.o.B. He got powerbombed. I don't even know who that guy is. Asking for the mic.
See, it's come to my attention that I'm supposed to tonight wrestle for the tag team championship, but my family comes to me, and my family comes first, and they say, Sid, you got too much to keep your mind on to worry about little things like the littles. And they are exactly right. I have too much on my mind because I have a very large family, and if you can see these girls, and I got a lot of taking care to do, baby, if you know what I mean. Yeah. So what we're going to do is, within time, we're going to find another tag team partner for my man KAW, and they will be the next tag team champs. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Because see, this man up here, he's selling insanity, not quality. That's right! There you go, right there. So what the P.o.B. is going to do is, we're going to take it on our own, and we're going to make a little sacrifice, and we're going to send it to you, Mr. Little and Mr. Little, who have no minds, but seem to have their minds, and there's something else occupied on our pretty mouse. I think you guys are a couple fags, and that's what we're going to treat you like, you country boy faggots. So you watch this. In the days that go on till you do meet up with the P.o.B. and fear sets in, then when you finally realize the time has run out and you got to walk out that curtain and you're going to meet what's going to be the baddest tag team in the world, then maybe you'll realize what I'm trying to tell you. So what do you say, guys? Do we make an example? Do we have a sacrifice? They say yes.
Sid taking one member of the Kliq. Both guys been destroyed already. Choke slam through the table. Later tonight, I'm going to try to get a one-on-one interview with the man, Sid, coming up later. First, I want to address something that happened last week. If you watched last week, you saw the footage that was shown when Kevin Christian tried to disrupt this program and was then punked out by a girl. Well, you know, I didn't want them to show that footage, but since the promoters decided they were, you know, I'm kind of glad they did. Because week after week, the promoters talk to me, and they say, everything you say every week is something else. You're getting too much heat. You're saying too much about too many people. They're trying to tone me down. Well, this is KAW, and now that can of worms has been opened up, you better believe that each and every week, I'm going to tell you exactly what's on my mind. I'm going to tell you exactly what I think about anybody, because this is KAW. This isn't a wrestling organization like we've had in the past here in Memphis, where unless you're the brother of the promoter or an uncle or the cousin, unless you're one of those guys, you get squashed. As soon as you get more popular than the top guy, you get squashed. This is KAW, where everybody busts their butt in the ring up and down the card every night. So mark this date on your calendar. This is the day KAW starts its hostile takeover of the Memphis wrestling scene. And we're going to be talking to Terry Golden. You heard what he had to say last week. I'm sure he's got a lot more to say this week. But right now, I want to bring out one of the top guys here in KAW. This is Motley Cruz along with Tasha. If I can get you up here for a couple of words. Motley, last week you had a match with Golden. Hi, Tasha.
Shut up. shit.
Don't talk to her, boy.
All right, well, I'll direct all comments to you, Motley. Last week, man, you were on fire. Golden left you on fire in the ring.
Golden decided he wanted to get a little sadistic. Well, Golden, beware, son, because Tasha and Motley knows what sadistic's about. You want to get crazy, you want to set my ass on fire. You want me to burn in hell, don't you, boy? Well, it ain't happening. When you crawl in the ring tonight, that's right, tonight, me and Tasha's got him and a midget. Him and little, what's his name? Hollywood? Hollywood.
Holly gonna be feeling leather tonight. It's gonna be his name. And Terry Golden, as for that pile driver, I'm not just a sadist, I'm a masochist. That means I like to feel pain, but I love to inflict it.
Okay, you...
Sadistic coming your way, Golden. You thought you was gonna hand it to me. Well, brother, get ready, because I'm fixing to bust your ass.
Coming up next, we've got light heavyweight action. The Fabulous Rocker takes on Izzy High. That's coming up right after this break.
The long-awaited debut album from Memphis.
30.
Judge Judy.
She's the boss, applesauce.
Justice with an attitude.
Weeknights on UPN 30.
Coming up in just a few minutes, these two light heavyweights are going to be going at it in the ring, the Rocker and Izzy High. But also tonight, Danny B is going to be defending the light heavyweight title against one of the light heavyweights, and it's yet to be determined who it's going to be.
You know who it's going to be. The man that's got the best body in KAWA, because I have got the body of the 90s.
No, it's my shot tonight. I'm a high flyer in here.
No, wait a minute now. Tommy Rogers knows about bodies. You guys don't know about bodies because you've never seen a gym. And you, David Jett, if you ever make a compliment on my shoes again, I'll run it up your butt, boy. Wait. I told you we got to band together with this thing, and I got a way to solve the whole thing. Now, wait a minute. No, I get the title shot. No, this is fair. I'm a fair man. I live my whole life fair and by the book. This is a hat. And it has Tommy Rogers. I got two eyes. It has Izzy High, it has the Rocker, and it has Jamie Dundee's name in it. I'm going to let the announcer draw a name out of here, and the name he draws is the one who gets the title. Now, wait a minute. All right, hold it. No. Let's stay here. Mix them up. Mix them up.
Okay, here we go. Later tonight, Danny B will be facing Jamie Dundee.
Hey, hold on. This is the second title shot you've gotten, Jamie Dundee. But I don't need no more than two, because I will be the champion. I've had enough of this light heavyweight title. I'm out of here. What is it? I mean, it's fair. It's all fair. Everything's fair in love and war. It's all fair. It's all fair, man. I'm telling you.
Okay.
It's a fair chance.
Well, Izzy and...
Fair chance of life. Hell, you get a fair chance of life. It's fair here. Keep this. I'm out of here. Champion.
Okay, Jamie Dundee gets that title shot against Danny B coming up later tonight. It could have just as easily have been Jamie Dundee or Jamie Dundee, J.C. Ice, that's an original one. Let's go ahead and go to the ring. Izzy High versus the Fabulous Rocker. This match is off hot and heavy. Izzy High versus the Fabulous Rocker. I'm still looking at Vixen. I saw that interview right before we went to break. Rocker said if this body doesn't get you, this one will. Izzy up and over. Rocker with the leapfrog. Izzy up and over one more time. No! That leapfrog did not work. Izzy caught him. Down low now, setting up. Power bomb on the Rocker. This is a rematch from 2 weeks ago when these two guys got in to determine who had the best, so to speak, body in KAW. Izzy doing a little breakdancing. Well, we know later on tonight, we now know it's going to be Jamie Dundee facing Danny B for the light heavyweight title. That'll be coming up later on in tonight's program. They're outside the ring. Vixen grabs Izzy by his pink hair. Rocker tosses Izzy back into the ring. Shot to the head, sends Izzy down to the canvas. Rocker picks him back up. Another hard shot to the head out of Rocker. Rocker going up to the middle rope. Izzy checking his forehead to see if he's okay. Izzy comes in fast. Beats Rocker with a punch to the midsection. Sets him up. Has him up in the air. I have never seen this maneuver. Is he going to throw him out of the ring? Look out. Izzy with the shoulder breaker, modified shoulder breaker. Izzy, the current innovator here in KAW, goes down for the cover. Count of 1-0, and once again, Vixen inserting herself into this match. A little bit more than she did last time. Izzy throws Rocker outside the ring. Looks to the crowd for the cheers. Rocker, shoulder block to the midsection on Izzy high. Calls it up with a second. Sunset flip. Izzy holding on to the ropes. Vixen holding on to Izzy. Rocker gets him down. Count of 2. Only a count of 2 out of Alcoholic. Rocker is all fired up this matchup. Down here on the floor in front of us. Rocker with a shot to the head. Into the ropes. Comes down with a plancha. Down on to Izzy high. Vixen cheering his man on. Here we go. We got to see the muscles or lack thereof. Not much brawn. I'm not sure there's much brain, but he certainly is a high flyer and the former KAW light heavyweight champion. That is the fabulous Rocker. I wonder if Jackie Fargo okayed that name. And Izzy comes in, catches him down below as Rocker was going to the ropes for a high-risk maneuver. Izzy climbs up way up high to the top rope. Sets up Rocker for a big power bomb. Izzy has it going on now. Spreading the legs. Look out, Rocker. You got to protect your boys. Oh, we didn't do it. Rocker needs to buy a cup. Izzy not going for the pin cover. Instead, picks Rocker up. Setting up for a suplex. Brainbuster. Dropped his head down to the man, Vixen. Vixen gets up into the ring and pulls Izzy off the Rocker. Look out, Vixen. Vixen just slapped the spit out of Izzy's face. Izzy coming back at her. Rocker sneaking up from behind. Boot to the midsection. DDT. Man, Vixen and Rocker seem to have this whole thing planned out. Rocker swings Izzy into the ropes. Misses the clothesline. Rocker up in a fireman's carry. Drives his neck down into the canvas. And now here comes Vixen again to break this pin up. Vixen's, is it that time of the month for Vixen? Vixen just pulled her top off. Vixen pulled her top off. Izzy is distracted. I'm distracted. Oh, nails him with the sign to the top of the head. Rocker down for the cover. Count of 3. Rocker gets the win. Look at Vixen. Vixen down to her bra. They're distracting anybody. It's distracting Alki. It's distracting me. More wrestling action when we come back.
Show weeknights at 10 on UPN 30.
Tag team champions, the Littles, in the ring to face Old School. Stephen Dunn and Wolfie D. Littles in. Starting out this match quickly. Vinny Little asks Vinny to ram. They ram their heads together. Vinny with a leg drop. Eddie hammering in on Stephen Dunn in the corner. Back in the dressing room, Wolfie D was a little ticked off that he wasn't teaming up tonight with his partner in PG-13, Jamie Dundee, JC Ice, but Jamie has the light heavyweight title on his mind tonight as he faces Danny B, the current KAW light heavyweight champion. Once again, the Littles have the old school trapped in the corner. Bitty Little asking for a weapon. Rams it across Wolfie D's head. And now Izzy has one also. Looks like a plate, a metal plate. Wolfie D grabs Biddy, drags him outside the ring. Meanwhile, inside the ring, Izzy is dishing out the punishment on old school Stephen Dunn. Low blow out of Dunn. Cuts off the Littles. And his Littles. Stephen Dunn with an old school bulldog. Dunn, who's been teaming recently as part of the Tennessee Volunteers in Music City Wrestling in Nashville. Is that group still in business? I guess so. Snapmare on Bitty Little out of Wolfie D. Snapmare's Izzy down. Sets them both up. Stephen Dunn has the sign. Puts it down, and now Wolfie into the ropes. Comes off. Low double drop kick onto the Littles. Old school having a little rallying point here. And look at that fan. She ran up from the front row, ran a weapon up. Is that Wolfie's rat? Wolfie D setting up Bitty Little for a... Oh! Drives his head into the mat. Face first. Wolfie D coming over, talking to Anita, and who wouldn't want to, but Mongo is here this week, Wolfie. You better look out. Mongo's only job here in KAW is to keep an eye on his sister cousin. Bitty Little has been busted open. Blood flowing from the shots to the head he took. Wolfie D lands a hard suplex. Going for the cover. Alcoholic down for the count. Count of 2. 2.5. Stephen Dunn takes the metal sign, wraps it around Izzy Little's head. Mongo trying to encourage his brother, cousin, uncle, father. I need a genealogy chart to call this match. Oh! Laces him with that sign. Bitty Little with a low blow on Wolfie D. Bitty going for the sign, didn't get it in time. Stephen Dunn wrapped his sign around his head. Little's in serious trouble in this matchup. Wolfie D with a boot to the throat. Now doing a little jogging on him like he was a treadmill. Wolfie D grabs Bitty Little by the hair as a bloody Bitty Little watches on. Neck breaker. But here comes Bitty Little. He's got that sign. And now he's going to wear out the old school. Oh, man, he slumped back in the corner. I think they've taken too much out of him. Drops the elbow into the abdomen. Bitty Little, who's busted open also. Both Littles bleeding at this point. Bitty gripped that sign and glom Stephen Dunn. Oh! Did you hear that shot out of Wolfie D? Oh, my God! killing the Littles. Puts that wastebasket. He's trying to cut off the air supply to Eddie Little. Stephen Dunn setting up. Super kick on Eddie Little. Goes down for the cover. Here comes Alki. He put his beer down for this cover. Now, foot on the ropes. He's going to stop the count. Foot on the ropes. Meanwhile, Samoan drop onto Biddy Little out of Wolfie D. Anita and Mongo getting a little ticked off. They're getting a little riled up here at ringside. That's their family in the ring. Wolfie D up in one corner. Stephen Dunn in the other. The Littles laying out on the canvas. Here they come. The elbow drops. No! They both miss. The Littles set up. Biddy Little trying to get it together. Blood flowing from his head. Mongo hands him that serving tray. Smacks it across Wolfie D's head. Eddie Little has Stephen Dunn, rams his head into the top turnbuckle, and now Wolfie D, one arm is caught up in the rope. Biddy's got the sign. Wolfie D begging. Oh, gets laid out anyway. The Littles taking it to the old school. Women in the ropes. Old school reverses. They come in with a double DDT. Going up. Eddie's got him. He slams him down. No, Stephen Dunn is going to break up this pin. Look out, here comes Brickhouse with one of his designer shoes that he bought at Sammy's or somewhere. Brickhouse misses the Little. It's Stephen Dunn. Eddie smacks the Brookster. Goes down for the cover. Alki slow to the count, but finally gets down there. Count of 1, 2. No, Stephen Dunn kicks out. Alki was a little too slow. There's Anita slats. Wolfie D, as Mongo was holding him, back in the ring. Eddie has Stephen Dunn. Setting him up. Pal driver up. Oh, look out. Jamie Dundee out with that metal sign. That Coors Light hubcap. Stephen Dunn gets the pin in this non-title matchup. This has got to bring the old school up in the ranks to get a title shot. As Anita and Mongo in the ring to check on their partner. Luckily for the Littles, it turned out the tag titles were not at stake in this matchup as the old school pull out a win. Okay, I'm here with the current KAW heavyweight champion, and in my opinion, if you're the top guy in KAW, that makes you the top guy in Memphis wrestling. Terry, last week, we heard a lot. You were talking about that Kevin Christian footage.
Yeah, hold on. You know what?
Here we go.
Now, there you go. There you go, jumping ship. Don't jump ship, son, because the other one's sinking. Kevin Christian, my ass, her name is Kevin Christian Lawler. That's the key word. It's Lawler. Showed up in Kick-Ass and got his ass kicked. And I asked you to challenge last week, Jet. What happened? I said, anybody, King, Superstar, Fabs, Jokes, Jerks, Jackasses, anybody show up and Kick-Ass, and I'll take you on one-on-one regardless who you are. Have you seen anybody?
Nobody.
No, you have not. No, you have not, and no, you won't. You know why? Because nobody in Memphis has any stones. Nobody has any guts. Nobody has any pride. You want to talk about old-time heritage? Come to Kick-Ass, and I will stomp old time out your ass. Goodbye.
Grab the hot new CD from Memphis on Grenade Posse at Cats in Whitehaven, Mr. Z's and Boss Ugly Bob.
Man, I cannot believe the stuff that Terry Golden just said on Memphis television right here on Channel 30 on KAW. Right now, we're going to go to the ring. Terry Golden, Hollywood, take on Tasha, Motley, Cruz, mixed tag. Let's head to it. Motley, I used to be down with Weed. Cruz in the ring with Tasha. I'm only wearing half a pair of tights. Simone. Terry Golden comes in, gets ripped apart by that garbage can right off the bad mixed tag action. Motley Cruz, Terry Golden versus Hollywood. Well, I'm mixing the teams up. Motley Cruz and Tasha versus Terry Golden and Hollywood. Big clothesline takes Motley Cruz out of the ring. You know this one's going to be rough. Terry Golden, the new KAW heavyweight champion, defeated Motley Cruz for that. Cruz was holding that title for Bull Payne, who is not here. He wasn't here last week. He's not going to be here for a few weeks because he's somewhere else. He had a few other priorities and just kind of handed the belt to Motley. But Tasha is in against Golden. Golden takes a weapon, smacks on top of the head. There's Hollywood. Hollywood in for a cover. Count of 1, 2. Tasha kicks out. Tasha's one tough broad, but she should have got in there against Golden. And now, Cruz has Hollywood by the hair. Golden in with a low blow. All 4 of them in the ring at this point. Garbage can shot to the top of Cruz's head. Hollywood sets Tasha up for a Bronco Buster. Cruz grabs Hollywood. Cruz and Tasha jump. Hollywood and Golden. Oh, look out! Golden rolls up Cruz for a pin. Count of 2. No, only a count of 2. Tasha has Hollywood high up in the air. For Hollywood, that is high. Elbow drop out of Tasha. Chokehold out to Hay. Nobody said Tasha couldn't wrestle. She used to compete here in the Memphis area as a wrestler. Cruz with a wooden board. Slamming it in the back, broke it over the back of Terry Golden. As Tasha has Hollywood. Rakes his eyes across that middle rope. Golden has the garbage can. Smacks Cruz in the head with it. Grabs Tasha by the hair. He put that power driver on her last week. Ow! Slams her down to the mat. Picks up Hollywood. Has Hollywood up high. Bounces him off the ropes. Slams him down to Tasha. This one is getting brutal. This is the future of Memphis wrestling. Like it or not, you better learn to love it, because it's the best thing going today. Sorry, Nature Boy. Golden checking on Hollywood. Pulls him over to pin Cruz. Count of 2. Cruz kicks out of that one. No surprise. Cruz is a tough individual, and I don't think Hollywood's going to be able to get the pin on him. Tasha, that mean little bit. Got her foot right into Terry Golden's throat, and now down on Hollywood. Cruz, everybody's trying to recuperate. This match has only been going on about 3 minutes, and everybody's worn out. They're beating the hell out of each other. Well, we expected this after last week when Terry Golden sent Cruz through a table on fire. Cruz's back was on fire after he bounced through the table. And now Cruz from the boots to Golden. Table in the ring. Cruz setting it up. Has Golden. Slings him in the ropes. Sets him up for the big flapjack through the table. That's how you do it, Big Grimes. Yeah, they promised something you never see on Memphis television. That's a guy not breaking a table. And now Cruz has Hollywood up for a pile driver. Tasha, ooh, wow. Tasha going over the top rope. Spike, pile driver on Hollywood. They snapped his neck. Both of them are out of it. They're going to pin Hollywood. Count of 1, 2, 3. This match is over. We'll be back with Danny B defending the light heavyweight title against Jamie Dundee. That's coming up next. And I'm going to get that interview with Sid.
Your mom.
Brendan.
Save your mom. Monday. Monday on UPN 30.
The KAW Light Heavyweight Champion Danny B makes his way to ringside with a chair in hand. Jamie Dundee in here with Brickhouse Brown for some unknown reason. Well, he's one of the old school guys. I guess that's reason enough. Usually it's just the light heavyweights Danny has to contend with, but now there's a heavyweight. And I mean heavyweight. Brickhouse Brown, no stranger to Memphis wrestling. Let me tell you something, Brick. Memphis wrestling is about to change. Jamie Dundee got this title shot, drawing a name out of his hat, and you saw that. Every name in there was Jamie Dundee. Nice little swerve there, Dundee. Where's Mary? Mary's at ringside. I can see her over there. Hoping she stays out of the action tonight. Look out, Dundee in on Danny B. Jumps him in the corner, but Danny B spins around, fires off on Dundee, whips him in the ropes. High back body drop. Falls up with a kick. Jamie Dundee takes the powder outside the ring. Danny B right in after him. Smacks him in the back with a metal tray. Picks Dundee up. Swings him into the ropes. Comes in, rings his head. Goes down for a quick cover. Count of 2. That's been Danny B's strategy, to get a pin cover as quickly as possible before all the other light heavyweights come in. Week after week after week, we've seen Jamie Dundee and the other light heavyweights jumping Danny B, his lady Mary, trying to get that belt off of them. They said, we don't care who holds it as long as it's not Danny B. So I think Tommy Rogers, after tonight, may have a little bit of a different story there. Dundee cowers in the corner. Danny B fires off with a shot to the midsection. And now the right coming in. Hot and heavy on Dundee. Fans holding up weapons at ringside. Dundee trying to get out. Danny B won't let him. Alki Hollick trying to calm Danny B down. Alki just let him go. It's about time Danny B kicks Dundee's ass. Drop kick. Goes down for the cover. Count of 1, 2. Only a count of 2. Dundee looking at Brickhouse. Brickhouse looking at Dundee, saying, go in there and get him, man. Danny B up to the top rope. Setting up Dundee, staggering. Looking for a tag. Gets tagged with a drop kick off the top rope. Look out. Brickhouse in the ring with a chair on the back of the neck of Danny B. Brickhouse down to the small of the back with that chair. Dundee in for the cover. Count of 1, 2, 3. As Brickhouse Brown sits in that chair. Oh, the light heavyweights weren't enough. Dundee has to bring in a heavyweight. And now the belt goes to Jamie Dundee. Jamie Dundee, JC, I sure knew, KAW Light Heavyweight Champion. And Danny on Brickhouse knocks him out of the chair. Smacking the hell out of him. That's Rogers, Izzy, Rocker, the other light heavyweights that were banded together are now in on Dundee. They've just been told to attack whoever holds the title. They're doing it now, brother. As Brickhouse attacks Danny outside, the light heavyweights are in. Fight pile driver on Dundee. Well, Dundee, I think you've created a monster. You got all these guys together, and now you're their target. Welcome to the world of Danny B there, Jamie. You're the champion, but now you got a bullseye on your head. You got a red laser target on your forehead. Tommy Rogers has Dundee up, slams him down. Rocker, Izzy, in on him. laying Dundee out. Moonsault off the rope. Now Izzy going for one of his own. Springboards off the top of the leg drop. We're running out of time. I'm going to the back because I told you I'd interview Sid. I'm going back there right now. Okay, I want to get the interview with Sid, and P.o.B. guys are all... Who's he talking to?
Sure beat the chance. Go all the way to the top. What do you say, man? Are you in the out? Come on, it's not hard. He's there.
Who, in or out of what? Can I please break through here for a second? Here's the man, Sid. What is going on over here?
I'm going to tell you something. See, I've overheard a little bit of the little conversations, and it's come to bother me a little bit. So you got to understand something. When you're running a family, an organization like what I have right here, I can't waste my time on little bitty things called the littles. So what I did, see, because these guys are so stupid that you actually could beat them down to where they're bleeding and they can't feel anything else, but they won't stop because it's just that stupid. So I was just a little bit smarter, so I went out and I got me a technical team. See, there's one thing you guys will feel. You will feel fatigue, and fatigue makes cowards out of everyone. This, you're next. That's right. Stand team. Jeff, part of the P.o.B.
Little, the tag titles, we might as well pouch them up. They're going to be ours shortly.
The long-awaited debut album from Memphis.
Saturday on UPN 30.
Jamie Dundee, I see you want another title shot, huh, son? You know what I did to you last week, and I'm going to do the same thing again, pal.
Well, Jamie Dundee. I found out the hat was loaded, but nothing with it. Who else? Jamie Dundee. Well, that's okay, because I might watch your back, Jamie Dundee, and then again, I might be on your back. So, Jamie Dundee, get ready, brother. You fooled me once. Try it twice.
Hey, you goober. It's the wrong one.
Oh.
And you
Hey.
said I was the dumb one.
Shut up.
Let me tell you something. War Machines, you come in here, you think you're going to take these belts from us. You crazy. That's a bunch of hogwash, because we got the tag team battles. We're going to keep them. Because we got the Stephen Dunn and Wolfie D. And, boys, you ain't going to take them. Because my mama said we're going to keep these belts, and my daddy did. And, hey, this is another thing. We got the prettiest looking woman in KAW right now. This is our sister and cousin, and she is the prettiest one. And she needs some publicity. Is that what they say that is? Publicity.
You forgot his name.
Who?
Hey, you know them boys, them big old ugly corn-fed boys, you know, the ones that look like they back from swamp. What they name?
P.o.B.
Yeah, P.o.B.
Yeah, that tall guy.
That old big, they can't beat us. All right, kick him in his butt.
Yeah, hey, I know I know.
He ain't taking my belt, because all them boys got pretty mouth, though.
What's this? What's this mean?
They all got pretty mouth on them.
Anyway, hey, we got to say hi to Cousin Joe and Billy Joe and John and all that.
Y'all remember what happened to that last dude?
Okay.
What's his name? I got him real good.
Hey, let's go.
Let's go now. Come on.